Hello and welcome to the
BAMZOOKi World Championship.
Season 2. I'm PLATePUSS and I'm joined by the Bernard to my nosy. It is Devil Panda 555.
Oh, I'm so thankful you put me as the Bernard instead of a nosy. Like previous times, you're like, I'm going to put you up as the nosy rather than a Bernard. And I was like, a dagger to my heart. So you've done a very kind deed. I'm excited, I hope they're excited, to see the upcoming Zooks duking it out for the title for the second year running.
Yeah, we've got 12 teams this time round, and they're going to be in 3 groups of 4. The top 2 from each group go through, as well as the 2 best third place teams. Today we're looking at the first group, Group A, which it's got 4 teams in it. We've got Shoe is Cool, Canary Wolf, Corrupted Zooks, and DT Media Group.
Okay, so for the record, I have not seen any of these Zooks or anything that happens. I have no idea how the simulation unfurls. I am interested. In fact, I don't even know the teams, to be honest. I have questions. Firstly, Shoe, my nemesis from last... I don't know if any of you were watching last year. Last year, I somehow got to the final.
Not to like rub the salt into the wound any further, but here's the moment when Shoe is Hot won the championship last year.
Oh, Tooth Decay, what are you doing?
So the first team we're meeting is...
Okay.
It's not Shoe is Hot anymore. Shoe is Hot is rebranded. Shoe is Cool.
Oh god, it is cool. It's all blue. It's all ice blue. The coolest of the colours. But they look actually pretty similar to last time. That's the same as they had last year. Ice Barrage.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do like the ice aesthetic. I feel like it fits it more. They all look like reskins of the previous ones, which is bad for me. Ice Cycle. Oh, actually, that's clever. Damage! Shoe's got so much cleverer. Snow Warning. His pun game has got like astronomically good over the past year.
Their opponent for the first round is Corrupted
Ooh.
Zooks, sent in by Corrupt.
I like the vibe of these Zooks. They have a very, firstly, colour
Masher
coordination.
3.0.
Very good. I like the pyramid structure. Probably good. Won't fall over, I hope.
Red Rocket.
It's got like, it looks like a rocket. That's why it's called Red Rocket.
Silverfish.
It doesn't look like a fish. I don't know why it's called Silverfish.
Isn't a silverfish like a little bug? I don't know.
Oh,
And
maybe
then
it is, I think.
squish it.
I know, squish it. Oh god, it moves like a spider. Kill it fast.
Each team is going to play each other in 3 contests.
Yes, okay.
And they nominate like 1 Zook to take part in each contest, but you can't reuse the same Zook. So our first contest between Shoe is Cool and Corrupted Zooks is Zook Sumo. And let's see which Zook they've each picked. Shoe is Cool has gone with Ice Barrage.
This beast terrifies me to my very core.
And then its opponent is Squish It.
Squish It is an interesting choice. Maybe that speed will somehow like come to maybe it has a lot more force than it like apparently looks compared to Ice Barrage. You know, that speed will come in like a battering ram straight into Ice Barrage's sturdy head, and it did not occur. It did not occur that way. That was a very rapid victory for Ice Barrage. I won't say I didn't expect that outcome. I think Squish It was very much the underdog in this situation.
And that is in fact a new BAMZOOKi world record. So
Jesus.
BAMZOOKi world championship record even. This year we are keeping track of the highest score in each event, or the quickest score.
Oh, yeah, actually?
Yeah, so that was
Oh, my
1.38 seconds.
What was the previous record?
It was Tsukao Zook. It was the predecessor for Ice Barrage.
Shoe's literally broken his own record.
Second contest we have Merry-Go Zook.
We got Snow Warning. This Zook, I believe is is based on one of the previous Zooks from
Shokuyaku, I think.
Yes, and it was a terrifyingly powerful, speedy, and strong Zook. I don't see Merry-Go Zook massively being in its strong suit compared to like Silverfish, which I actually think seems to have a pretty good turning circle.
So they're both lining up for Merry-Go Zook. The winner is the one who stays in the ring longest.
Oh, and they're both tussling quite well. They both have a very good maneuverability, but Silverfish is like flailing on the outside slightly. I don't know. They've regained ground. I actually don't know who's going to win this. I could see either team winning this. This is actually quite an even matchup because they both have look at that, like the way they like stick their butts out and turning circle. Oh no! But Silverfish is flying off the table just as the merry-go-round speeds up. Getting to the edge is a death sentence. This is a strong start for Shoe currently, and eventually Shoe Zook is flung off the table. But that was a strong performance even in this round where you wouldn't actually expect it to be a clear winner.
I was very impressed by snowboarding on this one.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the technique.
Yeah.
Not giving Silverfish an inch. That's a 2-0 lead for Shoe is Cool.
And Snow Warning did it with sunglasses on as well. That like limits your field of vision at least like partially. Oh, look at that zoom in. Look at that zoom in. That ice cold aesthetic.
And in fact, it's another new BAMZOOki World Championship record.
Oh, really? That's terrifying.
Yeah,
Okay.
30.85 seconds.
Wait.
2 for 2.
This is a very earnestly a terrifying precedent set by Shu that in every round they like break every single world record.
And then our final event for this match is Zook Ball. We've got Ice Cycle for Shoe is Cool.
Okay, those spindly legs are very similar to Red Rocket actually.
Yeah, Red Rocket for Corrupt. I think they've gone for a similar build of Zook here.
Interestingly though, different fronts of the Zook. Ice Cycle, flat head, Red Rocket, very pointed head. I don't know if the pointed head will do well in Zook Ball.
We've got 2 shots each, so Ice Cycle is up first.
It's very dramatic as they face each other off. Looking at the board, Ice Cycle, oh that speed! And it's immediately in, but it was not a bad attempt to stave off by Red Rocket. Kicks it out eventually, but it's too late.
Well, to count as a goal, it has to cross the line. Look at this. Look at the replay. It never crosses the line.
It never crosses the line!
That's a save. That's a save from Red Rocket. Look at that.
I
Let's
guess
see it again.
it has to cross the line fully, famously. You're going to the Red Rocket. Red Rocket striking and hits the post. A good attempt. I think that pointed face might be a bit of an issue going forwards to get any sort of goal.
I appreciate the tactic though, like trying to hit it at the corner because you
Yeah.
don't want to go straight at the keeper.
Going for the corner, maybe smart in the long run, but we'll see what happens here as Ice Cycle takes their second shot, and it's a goal for Ice Cycle. Redemption from their previous attempts. They'll be happy with that, considering how annoyed they probably are from getting it partially over the line in the first shot.
Yeah, no VAR necessary this time.
No VAR necessary.
That's a clear goal. So Red Rocket, the best they can do is equalise now.
But Red Rocket misses the post even once again. Glide sailing past. That triangle face, I don't think is that suited for Zook Ball. Because stylistically, big fan of it. But Zook Ball, not one of its strengths. It's a cool Zook.
I love Red Rocket, but that's going to be a 1-0 defeat in Zook Ball against Ice Cycle, which means that Shoe is Cool has got a clean sweep, 3-0. 3 points on the board for Shoe is Cool. DT Media Group, sent in by Double AA Battery. Let's meet the DT Media Group team.
I hear these people have like their rivals, the Banajay. Coffee Cup Nudella. Stylistically incredibly cool. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. I'm a big fan. This is gonna be a fan favorite team immediately. Fanta Battery. It looks like a battery, and I guess a Fanta. Maybe both. That's probably why it's called Fanta Battery. Shadow Dawn. Very the purple is a really like interesting colour choice. I quite like it. You know what? Artistically, big fan of this DT Media Group.
And Takavazuka Corn.
It's a lovely name. I have really warmed to this team immediately. Their aesthetics and their unifying theme is incredibly endearing.
And then their opponent for today is Canary Wolf.
Team Canary Wolf.
Favorite from the TV show.
Some returning heroes coming back. Bulldozer is a powerful beast. You can tell it's suited to strength more than speed. Not incredibly fast, but definitely incredibly strong. And Crocodile King. This is the Uberzook, the infamous Uberzook, which has a starred past of a period of CBBC fame.
Very successful in past life. And then we've got Stingfire. Very jumpy.
Very jumpy. Unstable, but potentially that'll be good for like getting over some sort of hurdles or obstacles in future competitions. And Tranchally, this very evil looking spider. Does it have 8 eyes like a spider?
I think it does.
Ah, okay. Weird if it had 7 eyes. That'd be a new species. We could like submit it to the Natural History Museum. Maybe we still can.
And their first contest is Weakest Zook.
See who we are. I'm suspecting. Fanta Battery was an excellent choice for this.
Look at all those legs.
Look at it go.
At those
It looks like
legs.
it's gliding almost.
It really
It's
does.
like it's gliding on ice. It's so large and beautiful. And Bulldozer was, of course, the choice that the other team would make, the Canary Wolf would make. Bulldozer is the powerhouse of their roster. And let's see who's going to win in this competition. And it's quite close, but Phantom Battery is falling behind, and Bulldozer, with all those years of experience, powers through to the end. It's a veteran. What can you do? Yeah, you see that?
It's youth versus experience, I think.
Yeah, and you see Phantom Battery's misstep, essentially like not lining up to push it fast enough.
That is a new BAMZOOKi World Championship record.
Oh my god, are we getting a BAMZOOKi Championship World Record almost every time?
3.53. Well, I mean, the standard of Zook has just gone up this year, I think.
Well, wait till you see my Zooks. They haven't changed at all.
Next up, we've got Zook Cubes.
Okay, interesting tournament this one. Requires speed and strength. Shadow Dawn, great choice from the Shadow Dawn's eponymous team. Eponymous? No, that's not the word.
Very much not.
That'd be Canary Wolf as eponymous. But meanwhile, Crocodile King is the other Zook for the eponymously named Canary Wolf team.
Yes, that one is eponymous.
That is eponymous,
think, isn't it?
I think so.
I don't know.
We'll look it up after. I don't fully understand. It hasn't turned up in the Wordle yet, so I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Eponymous is going to be a very tough word.
It's going to be incredibly tough. You know what, they put like epoxy in the last one. That was obscene. Crocodile King goes a bit wide. Shadow Dawn takes a strong lead. Maintains like a direct arrow, like a magpie, flying in a direct line, and which I think magpies do. Is that magpies do that? And it doesn't matter. Shadow Dawn did it, regardless of magpies. Magpies can learn a thing or two from Shadow Dawn. In fact, Crocodile King, bit meandering, lost a lot of the leads or a lot of the momentum from doing this like left turn towards the side, goes up against the wall, swings back around. That S-bend is not good for a straight line race.
Shadow Dawn just had the power and equalises things for DT Media Group. It's 1-1 going into the final contest.
Both of these teams are setting up well. They're setting a good precedent for them in the future rounds. Both of them I could see being strong contenders if they make it through.
And it's Zook Sumo.
Oh, and Coffee Cup Nudella. I actually don't know how well this one will do in Sumo. It's an interesting design for a Sumo Zook. Often you get these like quite boxy square structures, but this round structure could do well. Stingfire is a very interesting choice for Zook Sumo. I would not have expected that, but I guess
it's because we already had weakest Zook, so we're looking for strength in depth at this point. Do the squads have backups?
How strong is Nudella? Stingfire is making a surprising victory. Oh! But Nudella does a quick maneuver learned from WWE. The whole using their own weight against them.
What a move from Coffee Cup Nudella. Insane technique.
Incredible technique.
Gave Stingfire a little sidestep. Look at that. Look at this. Whoop! Off you go.
Those unwavering eyes show such confidence. As they know that they can just like swing Stingfire around to the end. They knew exactly what they were doing going into this. They came with a game plan and they executed it perfectly. No
remorse in those eyes. Look at that. It looks startled. He knows what it's doing.
But looking dead in the eye. Interesting because Nudella has front-facing eyes. Probably making it a predator, while Stingfire has sideways-facing eyes, probably making it prey.
I think we saw the BAMZOOKi ecosystem at work.
We did indeed. But it's interesting for the table because we end up with a 3-2-1-0 structure after all the matches are done. Well, all the first matches are done. We'll see how it turns out in future matches.
So there we go. Yeah, Shu is cool. You get 1 point in this round for every contest that you win. So Shu is cool. Our number 1 seed for this tournament has got off to a very strong start in Group A. Tune in next time where we'll be looking at what happens in the first round from Group B.
Tune in next time. It's going to be exciting.
Goodbye.
BAMZOOKi World Championship 2022.
Yeah.